All right, everybody. Sorry about that. Sundar Pichai, who was at the inauguration, has chosen to censor me on YouTube. Sundar Pichai, the biggest internet piece of shit, not named Mark Zuckerberg, okay? Sundar Pichai. Google owns YouTube. YouTube likes to fucking censor. It is what it is. I guess I just aired a little bit too much of fucking Newsmax. So, fuck you, Sundar Pichai, you un-American piece of shit. Your citizenship should be revoked, and you should go home to fucking India, you fucking un-American piece of shit. A curse on your fucking house. Right after you're done sucking Trump's dick, make sure you wipe your fucking chin, you piece of shit. Yeah. But everybody, hey, I'm on X as well. I'm on X right now, simulcasting. If fucking YouTube fucking pulls its shit again, I'm just going to keep going. Fuck Sundar Pichai. By the way, how you like the shirt? Are you liking that, baby? There it is. Commemorating the whole day. Commemorating our glorious fucking day as Americans, baby. Woo! Oh my God. We have waited years. 4 fucking years for this. 4 years. 4 years. And by the way, did you hear? Treasonous General Milley and evil Dr. Fauci have received pardons. Last minute pardons. And the J6 committee, that piece of shit, Joe Biden, pardoned them all on the way out the door. So we don't get justice. These are facts. These are facts. Okay? Just fucking happened. Makes me fucking sick. It does. But you know what? Let me tell you guys, there's hope. There is hope. Would you like to know why? I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why, okay? Because now a new trap can be set.
Congratulations, Mr. Vice President.
Let me get to the coverage. Okay. Shit. I'm sorry we missed it. J.D. Vance is now Vice President of the United States. Praise God. Kamala's unemployed. Oh, yes. Finally fucking over. So, okay, I'm going to take this one off because I want to listen to this. But don't worry. I got my new Trump hat. I got my other Trump hat. You like that one right there? You like that one right there? So, let's get the headphones on because I want to listen to this too. Okay. President Trump. There he is. Stepping forward. Woo! Fuck yeah! Congratulations, Mr. President! The carnage is over! We are free once again! Hit that like, you know, Gord, thank you! We have a real president now! Our president no longer has dementia. Our president not going to sell us out to China anymore. Not accepting bribes anymore. A real president. An American president, not some machine politician, not some dementia fucking ridden, diaper wearing piece of shit. America will be great again. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. God bless America. God bless America. That's right, Nookie. We know you're up there in the 51st state. Your liberation is coming. That's right. That's right. Oh, Sentinel. Sentinel, that's just freaking great. That is just great. Isn't it, though? That's great. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah. There it is. And of course, they're coming in singing. I'm going to go ahead and turn that down. But don't worry. Fucking YouTube sucks, man. Look at this shit. Selling my fucking... I don't want to give you no money. Fuck you. Sundar Pichai, you piece of shit. You're damn right, Critique. Time to fix this shit. Raider Critique in the house. We got Gord in the house. We got Nookie in the house. We got Sentinel in the house. We got Jacob in the house. Yeah, we got them all, baby. We got them all. You damn right. Obama's third term is finally fucking over. Finally over. Finally. You guys see I'm using Newsmax for a reason, right? Using it for a reason. But yeah, it is time to fix shit. It's time to get shit done. Right after all this fucking ceremony shit, let me tell you something. Right after all this ceremony shit, Trump is getting to fucking work. That's all he's thinking right now. He's like, well, I'm going to get up there. I'm going to give my inauguration speech. I'm going to set the fucking tone for the country and the world. That's right. The motherfucking world. No more Ukraine. Fuck Zelensky. Fuck Ukraine. No more money for that fucking Nazi regime. No more getting us into World War motherfucking 3. No more of this bullshit. Let the Russians have Ukraine. We'll take Canada. We'll take Greenland and fuck it. Invade Cuba so we got some more Florida fucking beach. You know what I'm saying? And at last, once again, the American worker is gonna be protected against them fucking slavers that hire illegal aliens that don't pay income taxes, that fucking lowball our fucking wages, that are raping and killing and drunk driving all over this fucking country. Let's get it going. Unleash Tom Holman right fucking now, baby. Let's watch what he does in Chicago. Let's see what he does all over the country. Hey, if you don't belong in this country, get the fuck out. Don't want you. We never wanted you. You are pieces of fucking union busting shit. And that's what it is. That's what it is. I don't give a fuck about any of the songs. I don't give a fuck about anything they're doing right now other than the president. The president, our president speaking, right? Look what the illegals have done to fucking England, man. Great Britain, Ireland, Europe as a whole, right? Right? What about native rights over in fucking Europe? A good Muslim, I think, is one in his own country or a dead one. You want Sharia law? Go the fuck home. Get on a plane. Go the fuck home. Starmer, your days are fucking numbered, you piece of shit. You want to come to America and try to fucking throw me in jail because I want to free Tommy Robinson and I don't give a fuck about those welfare collecting fucking Muslims over there? Tell you what, Starmer, send your cops to America, motherfucker. I dare you. Come to my door. Come to any American's fucking door and tell us what we can say, and you can start counting the bodies, my man. We will defend our country. You come to my door telling me what I can and can't say, you get lead poisoning. Dims is facts. To quote 8 Camel Toes, oh God, I know he's down in hell looking up crying. But yeah, Joe Biden will burn in hell for what he's done. He will burn in hell for what he's done to this country. His son will burn in hell for what he's done to this country. Selling us out, making us miserable. For what? For what? Anyways. All right, man, I got to get in there. Let me turn this back up because this is important. This is important. Here he comes. Here he comes. I'm going to shut the fuck up.
My recent election is a mandate to completely and totally reverse a horrible betrayal and all of these many betrayals that have taken place, and to give the people back their faith, their wealth, their democracy, and indeed their freedom. From this moment on, America's decline is over. Our liberties and our nation's glorious destiny will no longer be denied, and we will immediately restore the integrity, competency, and loyalty of America's government. Over the past 8 years, I have been tested and challenged more than any president in our 250-year history, and I've learned a lot along the way. The journey to reclaim our republic has not been an easy one, that I can tell you. Those who wish to stop our cause have tried to take my freedom and indeed to take my life. Just a few months ago in a beautiful Pennsylvania field, an assassin's bullet ripped through my ear. But I felt then, and believe even more so now, that my life was saved for a reason. I was saved by God to make America great again. Thank you. Thank you very much. That is why each day under our administration of American patriots, we will be working to meet every crisis with dignity and power and strength. We will move with purpose and speed to bring back hope, prosperity, safety, and peace for citizens of every race, religion, color, and creed. For American citizens, January 20th, 2025 is Liberation Day. It is my hope that our recent presidential election will be remembered as the greatest and most consequential election in the history of our country. As our victory showed, the entire nation is rapidly unifying behind our agenda with dramatic increases in support from virtually every element of our society, young and old, men and women, African Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans, urban, suburban, rural. And very importantly, we had a powerful win in all 7 swing states. And the popular vote, we won by millions of people. To the Black and Hispanic communities, I want to thank you for the tremendous outpouring of love and trust that you have shown me with your vote. We set records, and I will not forget it. I've heard your voices in the campaign, and I look forward to working with you in the years to come. Today is Martin Luther King Day, and his honor, this will be a great honor, but in his honor, we will strive together to make his dream a reality. We will make his dream come true. Thank you. Thank you. National unity is now returning to America, and confidence and pride is soaring like never before. In everything we do, my administration will be inspired by a strong pursuit of excellence and unrelenting success. We will not forget our country. We will not forget our Constitution, and we will not forget our God. Can't do that. Today, I will sign a series of historic executive orders. With these actions, we will begin the complete restoration of America and the revolution of common sense. It's all about common sense. First, I will declare a national emergency at our southern border. All illegal entry will immediately be halted, and we will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came. We will reinstate my Remain in Mexico policy. I will end the practice of catch and release. And I will send troops to the southern border to repel the disastrous invasion of our country. Under the orders I signed today, we will also be designating the cartels as foreign terrorist organizations. And by invoking the Alien Enemies Act of 1798, I will direct our government to use the full and immense power of federal and state law enforcement to eliminate the presence of all foreign gangs and criminal networks, bringing devastating crime to U.S. soil, including our cities and inner cities. As Commander-in-Chief, I have no higher responsibility than to defend our country from threats and invasions, and that is exactly what I am going to do. We will do it at a level that nobody's ever seen before. Next, I will direct all members of my cabinet to marshal the vast powers at their disposal to defeat what was record inflation and rapidly bring down costs and prices. The inflation crisis was caused by massive overspending and escalating energy prices, and that is why today I will also declare a national energy emergency. We will drill, baby, drill. America will be a manufacturing nation once again, and we have something that no other manufacturing nation will ever have, the largest amount of oil and gas of any country on earth, and we are going to use it. We will bring prices down, fill our strategic reserves up again right to the top, and export American energy all over the world. We will be a rich nation again, and it is that liquid gold under our feet that will help to do it. With my actions today, we will end the Green New Deal, and we will revoke the electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto industry and keeping my sacred pledge to our great American auto workers. In other words, you'll be able to buy the car of your choice. We will build automobiles in America again at a rate that nobody could have dreamt possible just a few years ago. And thank you to the auto workers of our nation for your inspiring vote of confidence. We did tremendously with their vote. I will immediately begin the overhaul of our trade system to protect American workers and families. Instead of taxing our citizens to enrich other countries, we will tariff and tax foreign countries to enrich our citizens. For this purpose, we are establishing the External Revenue Service to collect all tariffs, duties, and revenues. It will be massive amounts of money pouring into our treasury, coming from foreign sources. The American dream will soon be back and thriving like never before. To restore confidence and effectiveness to our federal government, my administration will establish the brand new Department of Government Efficiency. After years and years of illegal and unconstitutional federal efforts to restrict free expression, I will also sign an executive order to immediately stop all government censorship and bring back free speech to America. Never again will the immense power of the state be weaponized to persecute political opponents, something I know something about. We will not allow that to happen. It will not happen again. Under my leadership, we will restore fair, equal, and impartial justice under the constitutional rule of law. And we are going to bring law and order back to our cities. This week, I will also end the government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and private life. We will forge a society that is colorblind and merit-based. As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female. This week, I will reinstate any service members who were unjustly expelled from our military for objecting to the COVID vaccine mandate with full back pay. And I will sign an order to stop our warriors from being subjected to radical political theories and social experiments while on duty. It's going to end immediately. Our armed forces will be freed to focus on their sole mission, defeating America's enemies. Like in 2017, we will again build the strongest military the world has ever seen. We will measure our success not only by the battles we win, but also by the wars that we end, and perhaps most importantly, the wars we never get into. My proudest legacy will be that of a peacemaker and unifier. That's what I want to be, a peacemaker and a unifier. I'm pleased to say that as of yesterday, one day before I assumed office, the hostages in the Middle East are coming back home to their families. Thank you. America will reclaim its rightful place as the greatest, most powerful, most respected nation on earth, inspiring the awe and admiration of the entire world. A short time from now, we are going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, and we will restore the name of a great president, William McKinley, to Mount McKinley, where it should be and where it belongs. President McKinley made our country very rich through tariffs and through talent. He was a natural businessman and gave Teddy Roosevelt the money for many of the great things he did, including the Panama Canal, which has foolishly been given to the country of Panama after the United States. The United States, I mean, think of this, spent more money than ever spent on a project before and lost 38,000 lives in the building of the Panama Canal. We have been treated very badly from this foolish gift that should have never been made, and Panama's promise to us has been broken. The purpose of our deal and the spirit of our treaty has been totally violated. American ships are being severely overcharged and not treated fairly in any way, shape, or form, and that includes the United States Navy. And above all, China is operating the Panama Canal, and we didn't give it to China, we gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back. Above all, my message to Americans today is that it is time for us to once again act with courage, vigor, and the vitality of history's greatest civilization. So as we liberate our nation, we will lead it to new heights of victory and success. We will not be deterred. Together, we will end the chronic disease epidemic and keep our children safe, healthy, and disease-free. The United States will once again consider itself a growing nation, one that increases our wealth, expands our territory, builds our cities, raises our expectations, and carries our flag into new and beautiful horizons. And we will pursue our manifest destiny into the stars, launching American astronauts to plant the stars and stripes on the planet Mars. Ambition is the lifeblood of a great nation. And right now, our nation is more ambitious than any other. There's no nation like our nation. Americans are explorers, builders, innovators, entrepreneurs, and pioneers. The spirit of the frontier is written into our hearts. The call of the next great adventure resounds from within our souls. Our American ancestors turned a small group of colonies on the edge of a vast continent into a mighty republic of the most extraordinary citizens on earth. No one comes close. Americans pushed thousands of miles through a rugged land of untamed wilderness. They crossed deserts, scaled mountains, braved untold dangers, won the Wild West, ended slavery, rescued millions from tyranny, lifted billions from poverty, harnessed electricity, split the atom, launched mankind into the heavens, and put the universe of human knowledge into the palm of the human hand. If we work together, there is nothing we cannot do and no dream we cannot achieve. Many people thought it was impossible for me to stage such a historic political comeback. But as you see today, here I am. The American people have spoken. I stand before you now as proof that you should never believe that something is impossible to do. In America, the impossible is what we do best. From New York to Los Angeles, from Philadelphia to Phoenix, from Chicago to Miami, from Houston to right here in Washington, D.C., our country was forged and built by the generations of patriots who gave everything they had for our rights and for our freedom. They were farmers and soldiers, cowboys and factory workers, steel workers and coal miners, police officers and pioneers who pushed onward, marched forward, and let no obstacle defeat their spirit or their pride. Together, they laid down the railroads, raised up the skyscrapers, built great highways, won 2 world wars, defeated fascism and communism, and triumphed over every single challenge that they faced. After all we have been through together, we stand on the verge of the 4 greatest years in American history. With your help, we will restore America promise, and we will rebuild the nation that we love, and we love it so much. We are one people, one family, and one glorious nation under God. So to every parent who dreams for their child, and every child who dreams for their future, I am with you, I will fight for you, and I will win for you. We're going to win like never before. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. In recent years, our nation has suffered greatly, but we are going to bring it back and make it great again, greater than ever before. We will be a nation like no other, full of compassion, courage, and exceptionalism. Our power will stop all wars and bring a new spirit of unity to a world that has been angry, violent, and totally unpredictable. America will be respected again and admired again, including by people of religion, faith, and goodwill. We will be prosperous. We will be proud. We will be strong, and we will win like never before. We will not be conquered. We will not be intimidated. We will not be broken, and we will not fail. From this day on, the United States of America will be a free, sovereign, and independent nation. We will stand bravely. We will live proudly. We will dream boldly, and nothing will stand in our way because we are Americans. The future is ours, and our golden age has just begun. Thank you. God bless America. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well,
we have a new president right there.
indeed. And the next is going to be the benediction, and several religious leaders will deliver the interfaith benediction, including a rabbi, imam.
Interfaith benediction. Okay. We heard the speech. We heard the speech. And all of you that would like to join me live, and talk about it, hey, you know what? I got you. I got you. I got you. So I'm going to go ahead and the link, if you're on YouTube, is pinned at the top. It's in the chat there. And if y'all want to join me and talk about this wonderful day, Liberation Day on Martin Luther King Day, if you want to talk with me, talk to the world, hey, this is our little corner of it. This is our little corner of the internet. And if you're having trouble on YouTube, because YouTube is run by a piece of shit named Sundar Pichai, it's time to break up Google, ABC, break them fucking up. It's time for antitrust legislation, lawsuits to break up Meta, break up ABC, which is Google. Break them all up. People don't need to control everything. We need all the apps, all this shit to each have different owners. That's the only way. The only way we can secure our free speech here on the internet. Those are facts. Okay? The fact that so few own so much of the regular traditional media and social media, the fact that so few own so much is a danger to democracy. That's right. That's right. We do not want centralized speech. There's no such thing as centralized free speech. I get your point, Senator. I get your point. I do. You know, I do. Yes, we have to. I mean, they always have wanted to control free speech, whether it's through big publishers like Gannett in print or, you know, the networks, whatever. They are in collusion with each other. Remember when Facebook banned Trump? When what was Twitter banned Trump, right? They all banned a sitting president of the United States. But yet now that we put him back in power, Zuckerberg got some nuts on his chin, doesn't he? Doesn't he? Sundar Pichai, he's there to get some nuts on his chin, isn't he? Isn't he? How many fucking channels did I lose? Because I was telling the truth. They don't want people like me on here. They don't want many of you on here. You couldn't talk about the 2020 election being rigged. You couldn't talk about COVID and what's really going on and what you're really fucking noticing because it didn't fit their narrative. These are facts. These are facts. You know, I mean, it is what it is. Hold on a second. Let me get this typed in. Right? You know I'm right. You know I'm right. I got to make sure I get this right. Give me a second. Give me a second. I just want to make sure I'm not fucking this up. Okay. Okay. Now, I don't know if YouTube is going to censor me. I don't. I do not know. But in case YouTube does, you can find me on X at Uncle A-Bomb. And, of course, you're free to join. You know, what am I doing, Pizzle? Shit. I'm fucking just being happy, baby. That's what I'm being happy. Nice to see you, Pizzle. Nice to see you, tennis players. Sentinel always got my back. Pistol 2-1 to the motherfucking third. Yeah, you knew I'd take the day off, right? You're damn right. You're damn right I ain't working today. I'm being happy. I'm drinking already. It ain't even noon yet. I don't care. We have waited a long ass time. A long ass time. You know what I'm saying? Long time for this. So many issues. So many issues to talk about. You know, I mean, I don't even know where to fucking start. You know, I've been kind of staying quiet. And by the way, there's a link in the chat if you want to join me. I've been staying quiet because there's a lot of prognosticators on the internet. Just watching them, seeing what they say. But how about Snoop Dogg? Snoop Dogg doing a complete 180 with them fucking Trump nuts on his chin now. How about that? I think that shit is funny as hell. Funny as hell. They're all lining up. All lining up. But the most important thing to me right now, we got to secure that border. We got to. A country is not a country if it does not have a border. Oh man. Hey, best tennis player, bro. You heard the saying, the Lord works in mysterious ways. Lord works in mysterious ways. Country got stupid. Country fucking fell for it. 4 years of fucking misery and pain. Now look what we got, baby. We got 12 years of fucking MAGA, baby, because of it. So look at it that way. That piece of shit, former, and I love saying this, former President Joe Biden, he pardoned General Milley, a general who called the Chinese and said, I will warn you if Trump tries to do something. Former General Milley, who went around to generals and say, you don't listen to Trump, you listen to me. I am the man, not the fucking president. Wow. That's called treason. And what that piece of shit Biden do? He pardoned him. The January 6th committee, all pardoned. Nobody's been brought up on charges, right? Dr. Anthony Fauci, who made millions through conflict of interest off of drug companies and shit when he was running the NIH and conning our whole country, lying to us, telling us to wear masks when he had previously said a mask can't stop a virus. Remember, I'd come on here and I'd say, if you can smell a fart through a mask, the virus has already gone through. Because a virus is 1,000,000 times smaller than a fucking airborne fart particle. Just saying, follow the science, motherfucker. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. You're damn right, Sentinel. Sentinel writes, if gay men actually looked up who was in charge of the AIDS crisis, maybe they wouldn't have voted for Biden. Yeah. That old AIDS quilt that used to tour, fucking Biden put a lot of names on it. Because he lied about the AIDS too. Fauci! I mean, if I had my way, Fauci would get the death penalty and they'd hang his ass right on Capitol Hill, build the gallows on the steps and drop his ass. That's what should happen, but it won't. But let me tell you guys, there is a golden lining here, a silver lining. There is hope of justice. Because even though Fauci and Milley and the J6 committee are pardoned, because of that, none of them can plead the Fifth Amendment now. We can have congressional hearings. They cannot plead the Fifth because they've been pardoned. They are not in jeopardy. And Congress or the Senate can make them testify under oath. And if they want to lie, well, contempt of Congress, off to fucking jail you go. But whether Biden pardoned him or not, right? He did. We can get the truth. And those hearings need to start tomorrow morning. Make these bastards testify. Joe Biden pardoned everybody, but he didn't pardon himself. I don't care if he's a nice old man. Fuck him. Raid his fucking house. I want vengeance. Call his crippled, decrepit, shitty diaper-wearing old ass to testify in front of Congress about his treason. Sentinel, I think this is going to happen. It's going to happen today. It's going to happen today. Yeah. Yes, he did, Pizzle. Fuck yeah, he did. There's so much. January, I never thought at any point in my life before 4 years ago that we would ever have political prisoners in the United States. We've had them. We have them now until President Trump lets them go. I noticed Nancy Pelosi didn't get a pardon. It's time to censure her and make her testify before Congress. That's what it's time to do. Now, Pizzle, I'm not going to get into your latest comment. Not going to post that one, bro. I got my reasons. I'll respect it, though. President Trump has got to hit the ground running. President Trump, before the parade, has got to fucking get this shit signed. And the cool thing is, I think it's going to happen. I hope it's going to happen. Release them all. Release all of the January 6th political prisoners. Let's call it for what it is. Nancy Pelosi and Joe Biden and a corrupt Department of Justice under piece of shit. Thank God he never became a Supreme Court justice. Former Attorney General Merrick Garland created a system, created political prisoners, made people political prisoners in this country. This is the kind of shit when I was growing up that we stood against. The Democrats and Republicans, just Americans, were like Amnesty International, No political fucking prisoners. Where was Amnesty International when it came to Americans? I want to find out. I want to find out how many assets the FBI had at the Capitol on January 6th, 2021. I want to know who paid them. I want to know who authorized it. And if Biden didn't pardon them, I want him in prison. And I want him raped in prison every day they're there. No shit. No shit. Think about it. Think about it. Mark Zuckerberg going to suck Trump's dick. They're calling it kiss the ring, but Zuckerberg was sucking on some dick. He was sucking on some dick. Didn't even fucking drop his pants for a reach around. Sucking on the dick. Because he knows what's coming. The internet is the modern day town square. This is my soapbox. Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. As guys like me, if you look at like Mark Dice, the Daily Wire, all these guys on the internet, on YouTube, Rumble, Twitter, we are exercising our free right of free speech, the First Amendment. It should not be abridged, baby. We need internet regulation to protect our free speech like Governor DeSantis has done in Florida. We need all these massive internet oligarchs from Meta to the ABC Corporation, that's Google, that owns YouTube, and blah, 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 blah. We need them broken up. We need them broken up. Because too few want to hold the keys to speech in this country. We have to decentralize the internet. I mean, I wonder if Sundar Pichai, that piece of shit, overgrown abortion whose citizenship needs to be stripped, package him up and send him to India after 20 years in prison for what he did. That's where I'm at. We need these companies broken up. Start with Google, move to Meta. Break them all the fuck up, just like we did with Standard Oil back in the day. This is why we have the antitrust laws. This is why. Yeah, Ray Epps. Ray Epps. Thank you, Pizzle. Ray Epps. Yeah. How convenient. Ray Epps needs to be in prison along with every other FBI fuck that was over there on January 6th subverting democracy. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And not only that, but the effect, the Trump effect. God, what a great fucking term. We need to go international, and we got to start with Great Britain. We need to go after Starmer. We need to scare the shit out of Starmer like we did out of Trudeau. You damn right. Fucking London fucking police fucking quack saying he's going to prosecute Americans for mean posts on the internet? Good luck with that, bitch. But we gotta stand with Tommy Robinson. We gotta stand with the people of England, with Canadians. We gotta stand with them against this evil, tyrannical, fucking woke, fucking globalist bullshit culture. Okay? Send them home. A good Muslim, in my opinion, is a Muslim in his own fucking country with a Sharia law or a dead one. That's where I stand on it. Muhammad was a false prophet, a pedophile, murdering piece of shit. Okay? Make the Muslims go back to their fucking countries. And if they say, no, 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 you know what? You call up Saudi Arabia and say, we're going to put a nuke right on the Kaaba. Right there. All them motherfuckers going in a circle in Mecca. We're going to drop a bomb right the fuck on it and blow that asteroid off the planet. That's where I'm at. If you want Sharia law, move there. If you want communism, move there. If you want to go fight for Ukraine, we're cutting off the spigot, but you can go there and fucking die. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. And I don't give a fuck who likes it or who don't. Don't fucking care. Don't care. There are so many things that Trump needs to do. But our Senate needs to get off its ass, and get every single one of the Trump nominees confirmed now. Whatever state you're in, I don't care what party your senator is, blow up their phones. Blow up their fucking emails. We have spoken. The American people have spoken. Now, let me address this, okay, Pizzle? This I will address. No foreign country, whether it's an ally, an enemy, or somewhere in between, should ever have any say in American politics. I do not believe non-citizens of the United States should have any constitutional rights in the United States. Our Constitution wasn't written to defend their free rights. It was written to defend our free rights. AIPAC is an arm of Israel, an ally, okay? I got no problem with the Israelis blowing the fuck out of Palestinians. Kill them all. When they came over, the fucking October 7th, raping, killing, murdering, okay, cool. Hamas was a democratically elected government of the Palestinians. They voted them fuckers in. Kill them all. Got no problem with it. I don't. And I also don't have a problem with the Russians killing Ukrainians. I don't care. However, that's because that's their fucking business. Not your business, not my business. No, that's their fucking business. Defend your country, defend your citizens how you see fit. And by God, we're going to do the same fucking thing for our country. That's where I'm at. But AIPAC has no business in American politics. Israeli money, foreign money, has no business in American politics. And any American that is a Jew that would support Israel over the United States, I got a problem with. I don't care what religion you are. You can be a Muslim in America. I don't care. I might not like your religion. I might think you follow a pedo, whatever. If you're an American, you got the right to be here. I get it. I get it. I'll defend your rights because you're a citizen. But if you commit treason against this fucking country, then we got a problem. Then we got a problem. And we also have the BRICS. They're trying to supplant the dollar as the world's currency. As a matter of fact, we need to have a talk with Saudi Arabia, taking it off the petrodollar now, accepting other currencies after all we did to keep that fucking monarchy in power, all the money, blood and treasure we spent? Oh, fuck you, King. Fuck you. Saudi Arabia. Let me make this clear to Saudi Arabia. That is your land. You betcha. You got your Sharia law, you got your Kaaba, you got your Mecca, you got your fucking pedo fucking God, Muhammad. You own that land. Your land. But the land you live on is on top of our fucking oil. That's where I stand on that. They better restore the petrodollar, or I believe there will be hell to pay. The easiest way for us to defeat China is to limit their access to energy. That's right. Over the past fucking 30 fucking years, we have paid for China to build all those beautiful cities they're showing off. Those cities and those skylines should be here. The politicians like the Bushes, Clinton, Nixon, Carter even, they sold us out to China. They built China and destroyed America. Those fucking cities, those glorious, shiny cities in China, that should be Detroit. That should be St. Louis. That should be Los Angeles. That should be Kansas City. Driven through there lately, it looks like shit. That, my people, those should be American cities, not Chinese cities. Look at Singapore. Look at all the fucking beautiful cities China built. That should be here. But what were we doing here? Well, Reagan started busting out our unions. We've been importing illegal alien labor. Hello, Willard Rogers. To build our buildings, build our country, right? While Americans, we are losing the skills that it takes to build the country. We're losing apprenticeship programs. I'm still pro-union. But I'm pro-union because of apprenticeships. Because people need to learn. Why is China buying our land? Thank you, Corky. Especially around military bases. What the fuck? I think if you're an American citizen, you should be able to own land in the United States. And if you're not an American citizen, you cannot own land. And then we have BlackRock and all these big investment trusts buying up single family homes. So property costs go up and people can't buy houses. What did Soros or fucking that motherfucker say? You'll own nothing and like it? Fuck out of here. The American dream is we all have a shot to own our own homes. My home, it ain't fancy. It ain't fancy, but it's mine. It's mine. And Americans need to be able to say that. Arkansas has forbade China from owning land. If you are not a citizen of a country, or a subject, Corky, because England, you're your subject, you should not be able to own land there at all. A lot of countries in the world are like that, but as suicidal Western countries, we're giving foreigners too much fucking influence. Too much fucking influence. And what about Palestine, Ohio? What about North Carolina, Tennessee, Florida, parts of Georgia, hit with the hurricane? I'm not crying big tears over Southern California. I'm sorry. I'm not. It's horrible what happened to those people, but you voted for what you got. And thankfully, President Trump will try to help you. But we need to help Palestine, Ohio. We need to help North Carolina, Tennessee. We need to help people in Appalachia too. Right? We need to help Hawaii. What about them fires? And we need to protect the small people that own property there. That's right. Our government is there to help those that cannot help themselves because of whatever fucking reason, by no fault of their own, a natural disaster came through and fucked everything up. Or a man-made disaster like Palestine, Ohio. Pete Buttigieg, who made that decision to destroy Palestine, Ohio, and contaminate water, that motherfucker needs to be strung up by his fucking balls right in the fucking town square of Palestine, Ohio, and then dipped in the fucking water until he's dead. But that's just my opinion. That's my opinion. People that put an agenda based on theory over the lives of people, they're pieces of shit. They're pieces of shit. So much needs to be done. Today is the beginning. It's the beginning. I've waited my entire adult life for labor to be defended against illegal, alien, fucking union busting fucking labor. I thought we'd completely and totally lost. The unions weren't doing any good because they were too busy sucking Democrat dick and giving them all our fucking money. But Trump has changed that. Look what the Teamsters did. And that needs to infect the entire union fucking stratosphere in the United States. But you want to talk about science. Hey, good one, Corky. Science, real science. Let the insurance companies know what the fuck was going to happen. They let them know. Real science, not environmentalism, real science. Oh, you don't want to clear that brush, it's going to fucking burn. Reservoir's empty? Well, what if the shit burns? Gavin Newsom is going to get what he deserves. Gordon, don't trust any union, brother. Because here's a problem with the unions, okay? And the Teamsters are stepping out of it. They're putting photo ops and shit with piece of shit politicians that'll lick their asshole every fucking 4 to whatever years for money. They're putting that in front of the interest of their workers. Union's been doing it for years. I was in the painters union. They were letting illegals in the fucking union. And I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Right? We don't need to build back better, Corky. That's the other guys. No, we need to build back correctly. We got to get all these fucking Zoomers and all these young motherfuckers out of their mother's basement, get them to stop jagging off and cross-dressing. We need to get them into the fucking building trade so we can build this country so they can learn the skills it takes. Because hard work builds character. It does. You get a young man in there, I tell you what, you'll learn what it is to be a man if you're working. We don't need more office people. We don't need more video game designers. The water cooler area is too fucking full. We need people on construction sites. We need people in factories putting their backs into it and making this country great. Because I'm here to tell you, AI, artificial intelligence, is going to make a lot of office jobs go away. Wait till Doge really gets going. And all the massive layoffs and firings that I hope come to federal government jobs. When they get out into the workforce, they're not going to have any fucking skills worth trading for. I'm a bureaucrat. Okay, cool. We need people to lay some fucking brick. We need carpenters. You know? Yeah. You're going to be replaced, you motherfuckers. I'm not. Old age will tire me out. Age is going to give me. Getting old is going to give me. But I got plans. I got my nephew. I got his son. They'll be coming down. My nephew's worked with me. Spent 10 years in the Marine Corps. Him and his son and his new wife are coming down. And his son going to learn to trade. And I'm going to hand his son a business when I die. That's me. Thinking of my family. Beantown! You got to pop that link, man. We can talk about it. Talk about it. Hell yeah, I got the link pinned on the YouTube. But man, toxic masculinity will save this country. But let me turn the page. Let me turn the page. Okay, gay people, we don't give a fuck what you do. Your lifestyle is your religion and your fucking business. I don't care one way or another about you as long as you ain't grooming a child, molesting a child, or fucking with my family business. That's where I'm at. You can marry each other, do what you want. But don't try to force someone to accept you or to accept what you want. That ain't American. See, the alphabet people fucked up by trying to force this shit on everybody. Okay? That shit is a religion. Just like Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, whatever. The woke shit is a religion. For all you dumb motherfuckers getting your dicks chopped off, when you die and they put you in the ground, when they dig you up, they'll know by the amount of ribs you got that you're a dude. There are only two sexes. Period. Only two. That's why God made it that way. Hermaphrodites, hey, that's a birth defect. Gays Against Groomers been doing a lot of good fucking work. Shout out to them. But homosexuality and that lifestyle is as much a religion as any other religion on the planet. That's how I look at it. You got a right to do it, freedom of religion. But proselytizing people in public schools is wrong. And that's what all that LGBTQ alphabet shit in our schools is doing. It's wrong, and all those teachers should be fired. I don't want a pastor getting up there in a public school doing that shit. That's why we have private schools. If you LBG alphabet people are so legit, then open up a private school without public funding and see how many customers you get. That's how I see it. We need to go through our colleges because we need to lower tuition, and we need more engineers. We need more doctors. We need people with real fucking job skills. We don't need fucking underwater basket weaving. We don't need feminist fucking on another fucking string. Fuck! Be right back. Stay tuned.